Hey everyone, welcome to day 3 of the SE2AI Season 10 tournament. I'm here with Yamabushi,
Hi
who's
guys,
joined me for tonight. It's great to have you with us. How you been, man?
you're great. It
Yeah,
was been awesome.
yeah. Take it you've been working hard on your bot and everything.
Well, less on my bot, but on everything.
Yeah, it's always good. Anyway, so yeah, the good news is, guys, we have 15 games for you tonight. We're gonna get through all of Group C and all of Group D, due to my complete lack of planning and timing. Um, so I don't know how long Bush is staying for, or we're going to get some other people in, possibly Polly. If anyone else wants to come and help commentate on it, it's good as well. But we're likely to be here for a few hours. That's the good news as well. That's the bad news. Bad news, yeah, good news. Yeah, we'll get through it anyway.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be commentating Group D since my bot is competing there. So if
Yeah,
anybody wants to come in,
yeah, we won't have you commentate on your own bot. That would also be giving you the replays for your bot slightly earlier than everyone else, which I don't like to do, so I want to release everything at the same time. But anyway, so let's just so the current bracket has Sharkbot, Sharpened Edge, Micro Machine, and Strollock qualified for the next round. Group C is from Mad AI, Perfect Split, and Additional Pylons. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to be quite savage if I think a game's over and speeding it up tonight as well.
yeah,
Um, so, all right. First game is Perfect Split versus Mad AI on Zen. You good to go?
yeah.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Okay, so up in top right with the Protoss red side, it is Mad AI. And down in bottom left, perfect name for a perfect split is Perfect Split. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah,
It,
so go ahead.
perfect split was actually a reference to the perfect worker split initially at the start of the game, rather than army splits.
Yeah. It looks like he's carried on that as well. That's something that not a lot of people do. I think you can gain a few minerals by it. I'm not sure how effective it is, but
It
it's
can't
better.
hurt.
Exactly. Uh, so Mad
Okay.
AI, now famous, running the probe across the map, and in 2 minutes he will tell us exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's scouting at the moment, and he'll probably find something that his scouting information will recognize, and will then print us the results so we can see, and the
Yeah.
opponent can see.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Most bots will only send it to allies chat. I know Mad AI just sends it to all chat, which is good.
Yeah, if you like read its chat and then change your threat, it's really in a pickle.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, the Mad AI is one of the very few bots to use neural networks. It's had a lot of success recently, especially since moving to the Sharpie framework. Um,
Yeah.
the Sharpie framework obviously gives it a lot better micro. And here we have it. So,
Hmm.
rush defend. 2 base robo build order. Okay.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. Not sure it's exactly correct. Perfect
Yeah,
split.
could
Yeah.
be lying.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about bots. You can never trust them.
Well, it's looking like it's going for a second base, so
Yeah.
might
Uh,
not be a lie.
no robo yet, though. Not quite enough minerals for that. Though it's still pumping out probes at quite an alarming rates.
The classic Overlord hiding spot from Perfect Split, so it's not visible from the ground.
Yeah. So and it's crazy that they have these little spots here, but they seem to have them on every single map. I
Yeah,
guess
They do.
I guess Zerg players complain too much if they don't, because Zerg players are like that.
Yep.
Oh, looks like he can be seen. He hasn't quite got the perfect place for it there. I think
Now it is. Now it is.
now it is, yeah.
Some bots would remember that there was an overlord there and they would mass units underneath it, but they couldn't target it, so they would just be stuck there.
Yeah, I know Micro Machine does that a lot. Not necessarily get stuck, of course. He just sends over air units when he finds one. But yeah, close enough. So now we
Okay.
have 2 base and a robo. I guess he wasn't lying.
Mhm.
Didn't say what he was building out of the robo. In the meantime, we have proxy hatchery.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
this hatch is
or
priceless.
a macro hatchery rather, not a proxy hatchery. That's
I think it's because of the mineral wall there. Took it as
oh god, yes, of course. It thinks it's going to have to mine those minerals.
well, something's gonna happen.
Yeah. I wonder if those workers actually go back to that hatchery. I guess they would. Yeah. But that's it's a nice little bug on this thing. And here we have it. They just can't see the overlord there. And they're dancing around beneath the pillar, going, "Hey, come back to us. We want to shoot you." Ah, there it is. Now we can shoot.
But even a zealot for some reason.
Yes, so I think he's got the observer there now. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So it's going down.
In a Sharpie bot, you always want to have some type of anti-air, because otherwise your ground units are gonna try to attack air, and that's gonna be devastating.
Yeah. So nice little scout coming in there. But
Some hallucinated goodies.
yeah. Doesn't really get a lot done. So I feel Mad AI is just shaping up for a big attack pretty soon. But
Yep, looks like it.
I think the problem is he's going to get surrounded by these Zerglings. If he can get a big surround, big block off at the bottom of this ramp, and try and get all the Zerglings to come down towards us, then that it's going to be a good fight. Anywhere out in the open, the Zerglings are just going to murder that army.
Yeah, it could work in Perfect Split's favor to have cleared this mineral wall, but then again, it does not help it at all not to have that mining base.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will try and build another base or whether it's just set up to build 3 bases.
No, it will build more, but
Yeah.
it's not there yet. Well, might not get there at all.
It seems a bit stuck, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure it's. He's got the spire on the way. Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit stuck at the moment.
Yeah, probably needs a work. Here's the 4th base.
Yeah,
Okay.
finally, yes, of course. So we now have the army moving across from Mad AI. It is going to try and get the position at the bottom of this ramp here, which might be a good position. Oh, see the engagement.
Oh.
Well, the Zerglings do get a bit of a surround, but they're not all connected.
Yeah, Queen's left.
Yeah. So there's a lot of Zerglings that are stuck behind the Queens at the moment, not doing any damage, and that's going to be a big problem. You see the Zealots are now getting a fairly decent wall in.
Yeah, this is pretty much over, I think, now for...
Yeah. I think Mad AI has taken such a good engagement there, and all of the damage has been soaked up by these Zerglings. So yeah, finally does get down onto the workers. It's interesting Those workers were just doing a little dance there for a moment, but looks like they're finally going to go down. Yeah. So it's looking really good here for Mad AI.
Yeah, I think we can speed this up.
Yeah, I think we can speed it up now, guys. GG, calling that for Mad AI.
GG.
Yes, so really nice build order there from Mad AI. I think the fight could have gone a lot better if it hadn't happened right in that choke point. Zerglings getting a surround on that army would have been a lot better, but they couldn't quite manage it.
So, shall we see what's the game number 2 looks like?
Yep, game 2, which is going to be on Simulacrum. I'll get that loaded up. Give me a shout when you're ready to go.
I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Okay, paused at 0, 0.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Do you want to do intros or?
No.
Okay, so top left in the blue this time, it is Mad AI. Down in bottom right, it is Perfect Split. And with a lot of poo emojis.
Yeah, this is obviously the replay from Perfect Split side, so we can see its allies chat.
Yeah, so lots of poo emojis.
Yeah, the author of Perfect Split is actually the author of the Go API, so he was frustrated with different versions of the game. So those are hashes of the either game patch or replay. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I think this is because this is 5.03, and obviously Perfect Split wasn't built for the other versions, so it's not quite as optimized as some of the other bots. But yeah, still a fairly decent bot.
Yeah. The Go API is really nice. I've been using it recently because I've been practicing Go for work, and I found that like the API is really fast. And of course, you have to make all the features that you need from Python, but then
Yeah.
you have leverage with mechanically to be like playing on every step, and which can help a lot.
Yeah, I've had a play with the Go API myself a bit as well. It's a very nice API and well designed. But yeah, I need to have more of a play of that when I get some time. So
Yeah,
here we go.
Sharpie framework for Go would be nice.
Yes, definitely. So Mad AI this time says he's going to go for a four gate proxy build order. Okay.
But we know he proxies the pylon, so.
Yeah, there's the 4 gates. I don't know where the proxy is.
Somewhere a bit closer than middle of the map to the enemy.
Yeah, so that probe is just going all the way back home. It's not really building a proxy.
Yeah, might have seen something it didn't like, but
Yeah. So
might be just a bug.
So there's definitely 4 gates at least.
Yeah. And it's gonna be zealots and stalkers.
Most likely. Unless it decides to throw down anything crazy.
Well, if it does go for DTs, I think it kind of says that's rush defense or something. So
Yeah.
I don't think this one is it.
DTs would actually be very good against Perfect Split, I think, right now.
Well, it's really quick to make an overseer, so
yeah.
Might not be so good against.
We do finally have the proxy pylon.
Yeah.
It's in probably about the most obvious position it can be in, but you know, we'll forget that.
Yeah. Looks that way.
So
But
warp gate research is finally done, so we are getting some warp-ins.
okay, it's pretty close to committing to an attack, I think.
Yeah. Is it sending in some zealots? Yeah, it's just waiting for some zealots to finish. Zealot's going to be a little bit of the meat of this push. It doesn't want to go in like that, I don't think. Oh, the Zerglings are going to come around. Some nice force fields there on those Zerglings. And that's exactly how he wants to engage it there. So he's running out of Zerglings now.
Yeah.
There is a bunch more on the way. So the Zerglings aren't getting enough surface area on these Stalkers to actually take them out properly.
Yeah, the Stalker micro is good enough to keep themselves like as a group, so they don't have enough surrounds individually. But also they kind of kite a certain amount of Zerglings deck, and the rest stays. So that's smart.
Yeah, he needs to get a few more zealots down, I think, in front of the Stalkers, and then that will be perfect. He's only producing zealots at the moment. No zealot charge or blink on the way.
It seems like he doesn't need it.
Yeah, blink would actually go really well at the moment, I think. You can get some decent blink micro. So that was a really nice cleanup there for perfect split. Look at the losses tab.
Looking strong.
Yeah.
Income is superior. Well,
yeah.
Mineral income.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, he's just getting up another army at the moment.
Is it possible for a perfect split to lose this?
I don't know.
It doesn't look that way.
It's possible. Possible for anything to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but not probable. But let's see what's happening.
So there is me now coming in from Mad AI. But I get the feeling the army is just that much bigger now for a perfect split. So, over saying that,
okay. Evos.
It looks like Mad AI's army is starting to increase, and perfect split isn't quite producing as much at the moment.
Yeah, seems like there's a bunch of zealots, so that's gonna be perfect.
So the perfect split is just bunching up more and more drones. So this could be problematic, this one push. Is he going directly into the third? Takes on all of these Stalkers, but that's a huge bunch of zealots there. That is not good for those Zerglings to face.
But also a bunch of queens.
Yeah.
But what are the back Zerglings doing?
They're just not engaging at the moment. There are some more reinforcements coming up here for Mad AI. Looks like Mad AI might be able to break it, as we saw the hallucinated Archon there.
Yeah, as meat shield.
Yeah, causing big problems. Although it would be better if it was a non-hallucinated one, but you know.
Oh, the hurt Zerglings just bug out.
Yeah, so it looks like Mad AI might have just broken through this. Just 15 army supply left.
Yeah, I think we can speed this one up also.
I don't know, there might be some reinforcements coming in. Still 68 workers. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, so yeah, I think you're right. Let's try and speed this up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, congratulations, Mad AI. 2-0 win over Perfect Split. Taking out all the workers now. Might be a while cleaning this up. But that was quite a nice comeback there after he had his early attacks repelled so easily.
Yeah, well, it's not a huge surprise because Mad AI is been really working on his bot recently, while Perfect Split is, I think, a bit dated and downloadable, so it was like a known sparring partner.
Yeah.
So I kind of expected this result.
Yeah, definitely. Mad AI is going to be an absolute terror in this group. So there we go. Everything has gone. GG. So that puts Mad AI in a nice position atop the group. And next up, we have another Mad AI game, this time up against Additional Pylons. I'll get that loaded up.
Okay, I stopped it at 0-0.
Cool. Damn, man, you've got a fast computer there. Okay, so going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, this time down the bottom right in red, it is Mad AI. And up in the top right, Additional Pylons in the blue, both Protoss. Additional Pylons, so starting with 2 bases. I have no opponent data.
And normal counters 0%.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I don't know, to be honest. I think it's another one of those things. I do know Additional Pylons has been updated for the first time in a while. It was actually on the ladder quite an old bot. Mind Me has updated, so saying in chat that 0% means no data.
Yeah, that's like understandable.
Yeah.
I know he's been working a lot on his CanRush machine learning bot.
Yeah.
Doogie Howitzer or something. Yeah, Doogie Howitzer.
Nice. I
It's
like bots
actually
with...
strong. It killed my bot several times already.
Oh god. I like bots with fun names.
It suits him well.
Yeah. Right, so...
Okay, we got some worker violence.
I just think they're tickling each other. Just some worker tickle. Actually, that's another bot entirely. We don't want more tickles.
Yeah, please, dear, don't.
No dear, this is not for you. No more tickles. Right, so we're getting up to the stage where Mad AI is probably going to choose his build order. There we go, 2 base robos. Oh. So, I thought Additional Pylons was going to go block it there for a second. Second base now on the way to Mad AI. So, new builds for Additional Pylons is not something I've seen yet. We'll have to see how this goes. I have great faith in it, since Additional Pylons was such a good bot originally.
Yeah, but it usually needs a few games to like get the feel of the opponent and build its counter list.
Yeah.
And it's been downloadable for a long while, so people have kind of get used to its threats.
Yeah.
Okay, so far so good.
Right. Okay, so a little bit of a little bit of an economy lead for additional pylons at the moment, having that second base up. That's gonna kick in a whole lot quicker than this one, I think. Workers are even though, so it won't be too much of a problem. Additional pylons with some adepts and zealots. Saying life is short while you smile while you have all your teeth.
Yeah, good advice.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah.
Well, PvP. What can you say?
I know. Like normally on PvP, you get some good violence early. Looks like these two bots are quite happy just to sit back and farm up for a while.
Basically doing the same thing.
Yeah. Except Mad AI is getting some scouting.
Yeah.
So do have a bit of a move out here.
Oops.
Well, we did have a bit of a move out, and now they've all run straight home again.
Yeah, I think that's like some mind game to confuse the opponent.
Oh, okay. Entirely possible.
Additional pylons usually has good hallucinated phoenix scouting, where the phoenix lives quite long, and if you chase it around, you lose.
Yeah, but the problem is if you let it in as well, you pretty much give up everything you're doing. So
yeah, but if you like chase it too much, then you leave your position open, and that's what it does.
Yeah.
Kind of kites you in the wrong spot.
Yeah. So that one does get taken down.
Yeah.
So I think Mad AI is probably going to push out pretty soon. Anyway, like finally get some action after nearly 6 minutes with not much happening. I'm amazed at those commentators that can make it sound really interesting. Like with 6 minutes of people just sitting back, going, you know what, like they're just sitting back and nothing's happening, guys. Like, come on.
I warned you. Well.
Yeah. So it does look Mad AI has the bigger army. Finally.
Okay, some cannons going around.
Yeah.
Not gonna do much.
I think this attack here from additional pylons is pretty doomed though, because it's going to come straight down this ramp here into this pylon.
Yeah.
Poor
And
guy.
worst spot possible in the middle of those two ramps.
That's if Mad Eye reacts to it as well. Oh, there we go.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
So it looks like it's finally angered Mad AI though. Like, you know, it's like, you took out my cannon, I'm coming across you with everything I've got.
Guide him back into cannons.
Yeah. So he doesn't really have any at his third. So I think it's got to go try and kite him into his natural. But even there,
wow. What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Sharpie is gathering its troops.
Yeah. So finally, it looks like there's a bit of an awkward fight here with additional pylons trying to come up the ramp into his own third, which is not exactly where you want to come into. It's just getting destroyed.
Not bad actually, because the meta is force splits, but now
yeah, it does look like Mad AI is going to take this fight.
Yeah, there's just way too much.
Yeah. I was saying that. It's getting cleaned up a little bit. Except for these zealots coming in here, and they're the real meat of the army.
Yeah, there's charge lots. We're gonna do quick work of this.
Oh, that immortal surrounded there. And yeah, this
For ire.
for IR. No, for you are. Okay. Additional pylons coming down with all of his workers.
Yeah.
But that's not going to really help you.
Yeah, that's maybe it's to lose faster.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably going to call this game here, unless you've any objection.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, wait. There's an immortal there and gets shut down straight away.
GG.
Congratulations, GG Mad AI. 3 wins in a row. And yeah, looks pretty good for that first spot in the group.
Yeah.
So
let's see if additional pylons can come back.
That would be fun. Apparently he has people skills, so that trumps that.
Yeah, those are important.
They are. Not if there's several zealots, immortals, and stalkers in your base. I think people skills only take you so far, but you know, works out quite well. Okay, so let's go to game 2.
Okay, stopped at 0-0.
Is Aya Sucks? No Talk TV asks if Aya Sucks is an offensive name for a bot.
Depends on the race.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
if it's a Protoss bot, it's okay.
I would actually go the opposite way, actually. I think if it's a Protoss bot, it's probably worse than if it's a Zerg bot, because you expect it from Zerg bots and Terran bots. A Protoss bot is like that's that's sacrilegious.
Dissident Protoss.
Yeah. So let me know when you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Okay. Up in top right, looking to perfect record the group is Mad AI. And down bottom right in the red is additional pylons, artificial intelligence, no natural stupidity. Stalker Skytoss 0%.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Yeah, that's might work. But we'll see. It's certainly got a good chance.
Mad AI should put chat sniping into his neural network input.
Yeah, that's something you've done, isn't it? In the past. Yeah,
I've been doing it on and off again. When people forget and chill, I bring it back, so
yeah,
they kind of always stay sharp.
yeah. Take that as a lesson, bot authors. If you leave your chat in all chat, then three-way lover will snipe you.
Or someone. It's fair game.
Yeah, mostly you
then. yeah. I've noticed people responding to chat and bantering between each other, but I think I'm the only one that actively snipes with it.
Yeah, did you see the one last week from Sharkbot? That was
yeah.
The chat from Sharkbot was amazing.
Yeah. That was priceless.
Yeah, so hopefully see more like that.
Yeah. Well, we might see him in the finals. He's a really strong contender.
We'll definitely see him next week. Going up against Strelok, I think, in the quarterfinals. That should be a really, really good quarterfinal, I think.
Yeah. It's a bot made in C#, if I remember
yes,
correctly.
I think so. Yeah, we have a few of those. I think Tyr uses that as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, Tyr, Sarsabot before, and like a Velo bot and stuff like that. But recently, not that many other than Tyr before Sharkbot.
Yeah, it's good to have new APIs coming in. Right. So our 4 gates are up. I don't know where the proxy is. Although we do have a bunch of additional pylons probes just roaming around the map trying to find proxies and anything that might be there.
Yeah, it's really committed scouting.
Yeah. And it's completely missed the actual proxy, but you know, it was a good idea.
Works for Micro Machine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, here we go.
That's a nice position down there. It's getting 2 up.
Whoa, what?
I used to think I'm indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Ah, additional pylons. Maybe you should work that out. Ah. Actually, can he see that from the low ground up there? No, he doesn't actually see that. No, just out of range of the vision of that pylon there.
Yeah.
I think that pylon was right on the edge. You might actually be able to catch that there. But it's a big army lead here for Mad AI. I don't know if additional pylons can hold this.
Don't think so.
No. It's coming in here. Oh, it's a nice kiting on those zealots by the stalkers.
Oop.
And it doesn't look like there's anything here from additional pylons.
Yeah, too much blue army.
Yeah.
And fleet beacon. Yeah, no.
Oh, this is not good for additional pylons here. It's 28 army to 8. That's only going to go down.
And another fleet beacon.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely we can speed it.
Yes, let's go through this, guys. Sorry. Congratulations to Mad AI, perfects the group.
GG.
Yeah. And those lone stalkers there are not going to really do anything.
Not giving up.
You gotta hand it to some of these bots. They never give up, even when it's completely over.
Yeah, sometimes the enemy can break at the last minute.
Yes. Additional pylons complains at the end that he's being oppressed. Well,
it's true.
Yeah. Less said about that one, the better. Oppression man. But so next up, let's try and get through these. We are speeding through the game. We're speed running this group, man. This is good. I like this.
Well, we have to. There's too many games.
Yeah, too many games. But we'll get there.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm just loading up there. Right. Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So down here in bottom left, it is the red Zerg. It is perfect split. And up in the top right, it is with all the poo emojis you like. It is no, not with the poo emojis. It's additional pylons. Perfect split's got all the poo emojis.
Yeah, it doesn't like the patch.
No. Poor perfect split.
Okay, so let's see how this one is gonna go. There's some scouting for proxy hatch, I guess.
Yeah, it does like to scout a lot. What was he saying at the start of it? I have with 2 bases, no opponent data. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that was alright.
We got hatch first out of perfect split, like expected.
I think that's normal for perfect split.
Yeah.
There is a scout here from additional pylons to see what's happening. Yeah, I
Most
don't know if... Sorry, go ahead.
most bots ignore like the single worker scout, so like you could like tell it to kill all these workers and they'll probably let it.
That's something that's happened to my bot a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what we call a hero probe.
yeah, doing all the work. Yeah, it's really a bad feeling if you put all the work into making a bot and you're killed by a single probe. No.
Well,
Hey,
lessons learned.
yes, yeah. So you live and learn, as they say.
Yeah.
So I get the feeling that we might be seeing some slightly longer games at the moment. Perfect Split always likes to tech up for a late game, and additional pylons in its old guys used to enjoy that as well. I'm not sure how the newer bot will perform.
Yeah, I'm sure on the first game it tries to go macro or something like more standard. Then
Yeah,
it has probably some rush, but as a later strategy.
yeah. He did try and throw down the fleet beacon last time, even if it was slightly
Yeah.
unsuccessful. So
Yeah, so probably the rush strat is not gonna be a second strat either.
yeah. So third place now for Perfect Split in a slightly better position than we saw the third place for it on Zen.
Well,
So
it's in the path of the approaching enemy, so
yeah,
but the enemy does not have much.
more jokes at least from additional pylons. So
Better build some units, additional pylons.
yeah. Hey, if you get beaten in the tournament, we'll start you like another career as like the bot comedian.
For sure.
I mean, I tried to do it with Gumbies as well, but my jokes were even worse than this, so it was fine.
Yeah, but your bot does cheese like from the first strat.
Yes, yeah, it does. I need to update it. I just haven't had the time. It will happen eventually. Okay. So there's not much army out for either of these bots at the moment. Additional players slightly ahead on workers, but obviously the third base up for Perfect Split.
Yeah, pretty laid back.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting to this phase of the game again where, nothing's really happening, guys. Like, so now we have a worker explosion for Perfect Split, really. It's getting, yeah, just building 6 drones at a time.
It's probably related to the number of hatcheries and
Yeah. It's oversaturated on all of its bases, though.
well, can't hurt.
Oh, you're right. You do get some additional mining, even if you're oversaturated on base, but not all of them.
Yeah, but
So,
you also prepare drones for like other stuff because you're gonna kill them anyway when you build stuff.
yeah. So you basically just assuming that you're going to lose all your drones. That's
Yeah, it's the alpha star strats like have a lot of workers, so they can die.
yeah. Apparently, Raf is saying in chat that the Alpha Star's been retired for about a year. Well, champions retire. Retire as the undefeated champion. Of course, we're way better than Alpha Star.
Okay, there's the movement. Or no, there's no.
No. We need to wait for another 10 minutes to see any movement out of these two bots. It's fine.
Looks like we're gonna have Colossus on the map.
But this little attack here from additional pylons with just a few zealots and a couple of stalkers, that doesn't seem very sensible into all of these zerglings.
Yeah, that's not gonna end well for additional pylons. But
No.
he seems to have stopped there.
Yep. And now he's got a couple of more stalkers and he's going to come in. Oh. So it's nice surround from these zerglings. That's going to take out every single one of those attacks. Some of the stalkers got nice little protection against the wall there, but
Yeah, this was a much better engagement for perfect split than against Med AI. For some reason, zealots were too close to the queens, and that got cleaned up really quickly.
yeah. And again, we go back to staring at each other across the map.
Yeah, but at this point, like, there's no way to win over perfect split.
Yeah. Just too many zerglings. Just looking at the APM at the moment. Additional pylons actually has quite low APM for a bot. I was just seeing. That may be quite an upgrade on what it had.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's 88 army supply now, and over 100 zerglings for perfect split. So yeah, that's it's a crazy number of zerglings.
Yeah, and we have mutas, and at 200, this is gonna go and kill everything.
Yeah.
Interestingly, perfect split also has for bots low APM, like it doesn't go about 20k at all. It's mostly like 3-4k.
I'd like to see what
Now,
it is during this fight. Like now it goes up 78,000, 90.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. And some nice surround. It's going directly for this Colossus. Is it going to take down the Colossus?
Yeah, probably. If not
I
with
don't
this
know.
force, then with the next wave.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many zealots actually.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot of zealots there.
base is under attack. All the bases are under attack.
Oh god, yeah. It's just going to get surrounded from all sides, including with the mutas.
Yeah, the mutas are gonna handle the zealots and the colossus.
Yeah, this is not looking good for additional pylons here.
Yep, it's the swarm.
Oh. Yeah, that's a nasty one there. So going directly for the throat now. As he takes down the third, is the, yep.
I
That's
heard
all good.
Zergling micro is too funny.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's really good. So the natural's gone down as well.
Yeah.
Just 12 workers left and 16 army supply. I call this one GG,
Yeah,
perfect split.
Even without calling, this is like over in 10 seconds.
Yes, yeah, you're probably right. But so many units on the map there for perfect split. Like 115 Zerglings and 13 Mutalisks. Yeah. We do see the violence inherent in the system. Thank you, additional pylons.
Okay, but additional pylons does know perfect split, and so let's see if he can counter it in the next game.
Yeah, so he's going to try a different build order, we know that much. So let's have a look. And this one's going to be on Golden Wall. Give me a shout when you're ready to go.
Very soon.
Cool. So I'm getting one.
Okay, I'm set.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Okay, so this time spawning down in the bottom left. It is perfect split. And down 1-0. Additional pylons. Throwing out his first pylon. It's really weird whenever I play like Starcraft 2 like normally now, and I get told I need additional pylons. I'm like, I don't want to make that whole bot again. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah. So
It's
this
gonna be
map.
interesting. None of them seem to like drill the mineral walls. Okay, so perfect split does it. We
I
have
wonder if Perfect Split's going to build another hatchery down here.
actually the drone seems stuck.
Yeah, that's strange. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's trying to build a hatch but can't get there.
Oh no.
And it's probably
Oh
not
gosh.
gonna build anything else
Oh
before it.
no, please. Perfect Split. Please don't do this.
Go additional pylons.
Oh no. It's literally, I think it's broke. It's trying to build a hatchery down here, and it's we
And
found.
interestingly, it's trying to build it in a completely wrong place where it would probably look at these mineral walls as the mineral patches it wants to build this base for, because it's
Yeah,
not close to this normal base position.
yeah, that's weird. So it's basically trying to think that this mineral wall is an actual mineral patch.
Yeah, this is even worse than the last game where it built it on top, because now he can't even get there. Maybe at one point additional pylons will open a route through his. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all right. Answer your phone. I will finish this game. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Perfect Split. Uh, so yeah, it doesn't look as if Perfect Split is building anything here. I'm probably going to just call this one.
yeah, probably we can speed this up. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I don't see any way out of this for Perfect Split. I'm sorry. Oh, what a horrible bug.
Oh my god.
Additional Pylons is complaining about himself being indecisive, but Perfect Split is definitely not indecisive. He knows he wants to build it there. It's just
Oh,
can't
we got
work.
carriers.
Oh, yeah, carriers against drones. This is not a fair fight.
Okay.
And sometimes this happens, guys. This is no slight on Perfect Split. Sometimes shit like this happens, and
Yeah. It's
yeah,
Golden Wall's fault.
yeah, Golden Wall is a very nasty map for catching them out. So yeah, okay, goes on to the ace match. This time
Yeah,
on Nightshade.
first ace match of the night.
Yep. Hopefully we'll get a few more.
Cam set.
Okay, only one sec. Okay, going in. Wait, sorry. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so let's see if the last result messes up with additional pylons data, because it thinks Stargate Heavy is the right choice because of the last try.
I know I don't think it's a bad idea anyway, so.
Well, it might be. There's too many Zerglings. I tried I tried it first perfect split. There's just so many Zerglings. They ignore the carriers and go and kill your base.
Yeah, that is a big problem. The big problem with Zergs is they don't care about your air units. They'll just walk underneath them, and half their units will die, but the other half will go and take your base. It's the
Yeah,
roach strategy.
yeah. And it works really well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So again, additional pylons just sending out this lone random scout here.
Yeah.
I think this build order from additional pylons is probably even more towards the we'll sit and stare at each other for 10 minutes, kind of thing. So,
yeah, which is kind of useful against perfect split because it's not gonna rush you.
yeah,
Well, most of the time. But then again, if you just tech up too much and don't have enough ground army, it's gonna just walk over you.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I did see a few stalkers coming in and zealots coming in to actually finish the game last time. So it's not just air, so that might help it. There is some ground army with this build order from additional pylons, it looks like. But yeah, it's obviously going heavy air with carriers as well. It probably won't get taken out, but just depends how fast they can kill the opposition.
Yeah, carriers are expensive and take a lot of supply, so a bazillion Zerglings is better.
Is that an exact count you've done there? A
Yeah,
bazillion?
a bazillion. That's what it feels like against perfect split,
It-
because
it-
it's gonna produce wave after wave. It's the Zeb Brannigan strat.
yeah, just throw them all in there and see what happens. But
Yeah, we get some first skirmish.
I do love the way he's microing all these Zerglings. Didn't lose a single Zergling to that Zealot.
Yeah, there was no ranged unit, so this worked.
Yeah.
But it is a bit tricky to micro them there.
Yeah. So there is some Stalkers in production there. No Stargate yet from additional pylons though.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Yeah, we might see it soon.
And not enough pylons, actually.
No. Twilight Council now, so much for his air heavy.
Maybe this bot is lying. Okay, there's the pylon.
Goddamn bots. Always lie to me. The worst one's when your own bot lies to you.
Yeah.
Which it often does. Obviously the bot's fault, not programmers.
Yeah, definitely. They have the mind of their own.
Okay. So Zealot legs coming in. Which is pretty much exactly what you need against Zerglings, that and a lot of splash damage.
There are surprisingly not a lot of storms happen in these occasions, but
No.
the bots can like dodge storms. They have to take a bit of damage, and you can zone them out with it.
Yeah. I find in bot games, storms work a lot better than disruptor shots. Mainly because disruptor shots you can dodge fairly easily, whereas storms you immediately take the damage. Even if you get out of it and don't take full damage, you immediately take a little bit of damage when the storm initially comes down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I try to avoid using disruptors because like all the bots can dodge them, and I just like waste supply.
Yeah. Disruptors can be good for zoning as well, but like they're a
If
lot
you have a
easier.
lot, yeah, if you have a lot of them, yeah, but a single one that fires occasionally, not so much.
Yeah. So that third base looks like it's going up for additional pylons.
Good.
Perfect split up to 20 army supply. Pretty much all in Zerglings. Oh no, not that
Yeah.
many in Zerglings. So Zerglings are queens anyway. I think we have the no Mutalist yet, but the first carrier is on the way.
Let's see if it has any use in a real situation.
I mean, the queens are going to be quite useful against the carrier, but it remains to be seen if the queens will actually go for the carrier or just go for the interceptors.
Well, most bots know to ignore interceptors and go straight to snipe down the carrier.
Yeah.
And basically no bots use leash micro except, well, the only bot that did it was C-bot, and he would kite back and let the interceptors be at the greater range, the max of the leash range, while most current bots don't actually try to optimize that.
Yeah, C-bot was a great bot when it came out. Unfortunately, we don't really see it as much anymore. AirC was the creator of that, so if he's watching, we
It's
want yours
open source, but it's
yeah.
made pre 484, so there's a lot of fixing to be done.
Yeah. So this isn't going to look good. We've seen this before. Stalkers versus Zerglings is bad news for Zerglings. Or
The
Stalkers,
ground
well.
army ran ahead and it messed up push.
So these Stalkers do have blink though, so that's that manages to get it out of a bit of the damage. It looks like the Stalkers are holding at the moment, just about.
Well, not for long.
No.
And the carrier is stuck killing the Overlord very slowly.
That's not so bad because that does give the carrier a little bit of an opportunity to get its interceptors up and running.
But it looked kind of weird.
Yeah.
Could have killed him way sooner.
Yeah. So looks like the Queens are going to go take down the interceptors.
Okay, there's some leash micro. Okay.
Yeah.
But too many queens, as usual from Perfect Split. And corruptors and mutas.
Oh, there's corruptors coming out. Yeah, we've got mutas on the way. We haven't seen the corruptors yet.
They're there.
Yes, they are. They are right there. I see them. So this is going to be tough for additional pylons. Perfect Split now at full at max supply. It's coming in for an attack here. Looks like this fourth base is under siege. So
Brood is coming.
yeah, saying that the carriers are doing very well against these mutas. None of the carriers are really going down, so and obviously none of the queens are this far across the map.
But all the probes are going down.
Yeah. He's not doing too badly on that score right now. I think additional pylons might be able to hold this just about. If you can take out those mutas.
Yeah, even if there's a lot of carriers, but even if he holds it, it's gonna be very hurt.
Yeah. He's taking. There's a lot of DPS now coming down, but again, there's so many Zerglings. My god. I've never seen so many Zerglings. Just everywhere.
Yep.
I think he's lost a carrier, did he? Yeah. No, 13 interceptors. Didn't lose a carrier, but I don't think he's going to be able to take anything out before he gets to this. These Zerglings can take everything. Okay, I'm going to speed it up, guys. I'm calling this GG. Well done,
GG.
Perfect Split. You are in the next round. If I only had a brain. You do. It's an electronic brain.
Sorry, additional pylons.
Yep. Okay, so finally, I think at some point. Okay, I'm just. Oh, there we go. Finally.
Okay. Yeah, I was worried for a second.
Yeah, I was worried he'll just stand there and not do anything. It's like, no. So yeah, that was well done from Perfect Splits. So let's just have a look at what that does to the tables quickly. So there we have Mad AI takes first place, 4-0 perfect record. perfect splits on second place. 2 to 3. Actually, that's wrong, isn't it? It should be 3 to 2. But anyway, let's go back to Group D. I don't think we have Polly on yet, so are you all right to join me for Group D as well?
Well,
Even though
sure.
it's your own bot, but
I don't have the replay, so I don't know.
I will send them to you. Normally I try to avoid this because it's might be considered getting the replays earlier than everyone else, but we're an emergency here, so I will send them to you. There we go. So it will be good to have you on, unless anyone else in chat wants to come join me. That would be cool. Let's see. It's like, I'd probably more pick up. Okay. So I think Savlis was saying that you can come and sit, but I'll see. I should I can paste the Zoom link in the ladder channel and then see who joins in.
Yeah.
That might be okay. I've got a waiting room anyway, so if anyone tries to come in who I don't want, I can always just deny them entry. Should be fine. Okay, in the meantime, let's start with the first game of the group. So that's Three-Way Lover against Spiny on Golden Wall. Give me a shout when you've got that ready to go.
Very soon. Just a sec.
Cool.
Okay, that's game number 8.
Right? Yes.
Okay, have it paused.
Okay. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, down in bottom left, fresh from his win over Probots, it is Spiny. And bottom right is your bot Three-Way Lover. So, have you had many updates for this tournament?
Well, just a bit. Since I only had 2 opponents in the group, but both are not downloadable, I tried to work on optimizing the worker mining and stuff, but I introduced a few bugs that I noticed after I uploaded, so it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully it should be alright. You know, it's one of those Schrodinger's bugs, I take it, where it's only there when you actually look for
it. Yeah. It can not show itself, but when it does, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It might not show itself at all. You never know.
I didn't expect much from this, but again, I have threats for those 2 opponents already. I know that if I don't rush them, I have better chances against them.
Yeah. Yeah, Spiny is very good rush defense, actually.
Yeah.
So, even though he does go hatch first.
And you might notice I take the natural.
Yes, you're no longer taking your unnatural.
Well,
what prompted the change?
It's just one of the strats.
Okay. Yeah.
More often than not, it will skip the natural, but this is like one of those that won't do it.
Yeah, it's on Golden Wall, so if you skip the natural, you're either taking gold base, which is a big risk, or you're taking something that's a long way away.
Yeah.
Right.
I think my third actually is not the gold one either. When I take it on this map, because I deprioritize maps that are closer to the middle.
Yeah. So that should be this third base up here, I think. Unless you go and mine out the minerals. But you don't seem to be doing that just yet.
Yeah, I didn't bother with that.
Yeah.
Basically, most of meaningful updates are from February of this year, so
Quite a while back.
yeah.
Yeah, before the lockdown really started.
Yeah.
I kind of find it funny. Like most people think that like lockdown means you've got more time to work on your bot, and it's like reality. It generally means you've got less.
Yeah, I actually had a lot of other things to work on.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. As long as everyone keeps safe in the lockdown, that's what matters, I guess. So.
Yeah.
So,
Zergling Scout.
yeah. Oh, the Zerglings
Gonna
are going to
take a probe. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, fair trade. But. Yeah, so. We got the robo out. Should mean. So another Zergling going into the main.
Yeah, it's basically scouting, but if it can, it's gonna take a worker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is an interesting approach to scouting. It can turn around the whole army of a bot.
It's something that bots are getting a lot better at. It's like because before when we first started doing it, like if there was one unit in the base, like the bot would send its entire army back to deal with it. And while some bots still do that, like there's a lot more kind of like nuanced of like how much of your army do you want to dedicate to one particular task over another. It's getting better all the time.
My units act all individually.
Yeah.
So even though they look like a group, no, they can't even decide where to stand.
Well, they're all individually trying to get into this little space here, and none of them are letting them. So you got an immortal out now.
Yeah, it's kind of standard for my bot. If it gets the opportunity to build a robo, it will build an immortal. It will first build usually an observer.
Yeah.
But then it will keep pumping immortal since it has the robo.
Yeah. So.
But I guess against Zerg I build an immortal first. I even forgot.
Easy to do. Yeah, I know. It's so it looks like Spiny is trying to take the fourth. Still just
has for some reason his Zergling is not burrowed at the third and in the place where he usually blocks with the burrowed Zergling, so I'll be able to expand, which is unusual.
That's good.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, there's a bunch of burrowed Zerglings around. Interestingly, yeah, I was just looking at the map and seeing a perfect golden circle around there, and it's like, oh, that's just his creep spread in the base. It's weird. I thought there was something happening there for a moment. But no, it looks like a lot of these bot games, as I was saying earlier, are very much sit back and wait type of affairs.
Yeah. This is not going to go anywhere for at least 8 minutes.
Well, you say that you've got you've got a fair worker lead there, fair army lead rather, and so I think if you were to attack now, you might have a good chance of doing some serious damage.
Yeah, probably, but usually Perfect Split is very strong at defending that first push, and then I end up not having anything.
It's a good job you're not facing perfect split, though, isn't it?
What? Well,
You said perfect split. You're facing up against Spiny.
yeah, Spiny. I meant Spiny. Oh my god.
That's all right. Like, I could place you up against perfect split as well if you like. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, please do.
Don't worry, I won't call you out on all your mistakes. If you could promise not to call me out on mine, which is probably a lot more.
No promises.
That's all right.
Okay, looks like this strat has some carriers also.
Yeah. So there's lots of creep out for Spiny at the moment. Creep spread is pretty much most of the map at the moment.
Yeah, but thankfully on this map it didn't reach my base yet.
No.
Usually it does by now on a more normal map.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Tempests, Carriers, and Void Rays all coming across. And there's not really a lot of anti-air apart from the Queens for Spiny.
Yeah, I think having a lot of zealots on my side trips it up to make zerglings.
Yeah.
Or roaches, actually. I would.
And probably the most overkill in history of a Tempest to deal with a Zergling.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll do. Actually, an entire army have come all the way back.
Yep. Because that's the enemy it knows about.
Yeah.
I ignored the changelings.
Yeah.
I was too bored to like handle that.
So what's kind of interesting is that the center ground in this map is now opened up. So there is a route down to those lower bases.
Yeah. Too bad Spiny didn't pass up like perfect split.
No. So Hero Lover now coming across. This looks pretty devastating. The only anti-air really is those Ravagers, and some nice Ravager shots, but I don't think it's quite going to deal with everything.
Yeah, my units usually avoid Ravager Biles.
Yeah.
When possible.
Yeah, so I think this is going to get cleaned up here. Like, I think Three-Way Lover is going to take down this entire army.
Hoorah!
Yeah, congrats, man. This is going really well.
Well, not sure yet.
I wouldn't say that. You've got a huge army lead, but those Biles are gonna hurt.
Spiny is a very tough opponent. I never like.
Yeah. Especially
never
with
write it off early, because the roaches actually like burrow and recharge, and at some point it's like a whack-a-mole, and then they overwhelm.
Yeah, you just have to get enough to just one-shot them all.
Yeah.
If you can one-shot them, they won't get a chance to burrow.
That was the goal here.
Yeah. So yeah. So taken down.
Should we speed this one up? Because
it looks like it's pretty much over. Just 30 army supply. And a whole lot coming across now. I think I think it's time to speed this up. GG. Well, it takes first game of the group, man. Well done. Against the Probots champion as well.
Woohoo! Well, I'm sure Spiny will like switch it up next game.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so main is pretty much dealt with now. It's a really good thing that that creep tumors don't count as buildings for ending the game.
Yeah.
If that was the case, I think we'd be here forever. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably clean everything up now.
Hopefully. So, game 1 to Three-Way Lover. Woohoo! How will Spiny respond? That's going to be the big question. maybe on a more normal map. We've seen this map trip one bottle up already tonight, so
Yeah.
yeah. It's planning to get another one. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
It's just going around clearing all the creep tumors just in case.
Yeah. Cannon spam, just in case.
Although Spiney's up on back on 4 bases.
Yeah.
Where did
Told
that
you.
come from? Yeah.
Told you. Oh my god.
Oh, come on. This game's been over for 7 minutes.
Thank God for faster time date.
Yes, yeah. There we go. One down. Just playing this little game of whack-a-mole around the map.
Yeah, that can confuse some bots because some bots keep track what they cleared, and if you build a base after they are gone, they don't check for a while.
Yeah. And finally, a bunch of the queens get taken down. And even though the army is down, the work account from Spiny was kept up for a long time.
Yeah, and still making base.
Let's make another one over here now. Come on, guys. And
GG.
making it. Jesus, Spiny, do you ever give up? Rasper, you are a god of this game, but you know. Oh look, it's just all the Protoss units just mining from this base here, and it's like,
yeah.
Hey, Spiny, can I use your hatchery? It's a lot closer.
Yeah, those minerals look nice.
Yeah, it's fine. But no, that was fun. Okay.
Grass is always greener and Spiny's lawn.
Yeah, exactly. So up to game 9.
Okay, so let's see how
Everdream. Right. Right, give me a shout when you're good to go.
I'm ready to go.
Go. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so with a 1-0 lead in the bottom left, it is 3-way lover.
Woo!
And the top right, the ProBots champion, looking not to avoid defeats in the SC2AI tournament first match. It is Spiny. So, what adjustments do you think are going to be made here?
Well, Spiny has a really mean roach rush, or that's how I call it. It's like burrowed roach rush. So my bot is not really able to handle it, so I guess that's gonna be his next move.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, we'll see. I think I think he probably misread your air tactics in the first one, like you said, by seeing all the immortals and stalkers and zealots first, rather than the air units. By the time he saw the air units were coming, it was a bit too late.
I think it has the main reaction is the number of zealots from something Rosper said. So if he sees too many zealots on my side, he will go roaches. But if there's just stalkers, he will go mass zergling. But that's not in this rush strat, if this is it. That's for his main strat, which we saw in game 1.
Yeah.
So I kind of threw in a snipe, and like, because this is the only Zerg opponent I will face in the groups, I made a bunch of zealots first.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice little snipe there. Seemed to work well in game 1, anyway.
Yeah, and the zealot with Skytoss kind of works well.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So nothing really coming out just yet. Oh, third base on the way now for Spiny.
Spiny checking out what's going on.
Yeah, this little scout over here. We'll see the robo coming down.
I make sure he sees the zealots.
Yeah. Just check. He does those. Oh, he doesn't. I think he might have done earlier though. Yeah. So
Still no roach warren, so not sure what's going on.
not yet, but he is making a bunch of zerglings. No, he's not at the moment. So there are 8 zerglings on the map. Yep, just using that queen to spread a bit of creep around. Oh, Roach Warren is now coming down, so there we have it. I don't know if you could really consider it a rush though if it's up to 3 bases already, so yeah.
It's not a rush.
This is about the slowest rush you've ever got. This is a rush of Granny pushing a Zimmer frame down the shops rush. And you know, not underestimating grannies or anything. Those things go fast when they need to, but you know, like when he says it's 12 base rush, yay! That's just what we need, like 12 base rushes, guys.
Yeah, come on, guys, make these games fast.
Yeah. Actually, I think Micro Machine has the best 12 base rush. He just goes up crazy, like.
Yeah, but at least it kills you quickly, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some zealots and immortal here. Not
Just
quite
changing the position.
Yeah. I think you're trying to make sure that he sees you, aren't you? Like, yeah, you definitely see it there. But that's brilliantly done. I have to say, it's like, hey, look at all my zealots. Counter my zealots.
Yeah. But let's see if it's gonna pay off or not. So far,
Yeah,
looks like Ravagers.
it paid off well in the last game, so we'll have to see. So, 2 immortals now. Do you get a warp prison?
No.
Oh, not quite the dream. The 2 immortals in the warp prison dream. Come on.
Yeah, it required too much work, so I skipped it. My bot is surprisingly simple.
Oh, okay. And that Stalker is just not really sure if he wants to kill that Overlord or not.
It's just on default, because when his cooldown is when it's on cooldown, it's just kite back.
Okay.
No matter what it is, except structures. He doesn't kite back from non-offensive structures in that case.
Yeah. So the double expand now, looks like.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Trying to even up the base count with Spiny.
Yeah, not sure why they happened like this. One was supposed to be sooner, but
yeah. Maybe it got blocked or something.
Yeah, possible. Quite possible.
Yeah. Okay, so a fairly decent sized army here from Spiny, I think. We can get some good Ravager Biles off, especially on... Wait, are you going triple expand?
Yeah.
This is the 12 base rush, guys. We have it.
Well, this is gonna cost me, I think.
Yeah, I
Because
think
there's so much army going on.
you've got a good attack coming in here. And I think you're going to end up with so much on the ground. Your air army is not quite going to be able to counter that. Oh, coming straight in, going straight for the throat.
Yep.
It's cut off the main army from the main base, so. Oh, some files not quite connecting on anything.
Yeah, biles are.
Yeah.
You have too much warning in advance. But my units usually move out too much, so they spend a lot of time on moving, not shooting.
Yeah.
It works in a way.
So it does look like it will take out this base here. And there's more incoming reinforcements all the time now from Spiny.
Yeah, it's just too strong.
I think that's the problem it's going to have, is there's too many incoming reinforcements. No matter how many games, well, I say no matter how many, but obviously there is a limit.
Yep, looks like I was too late to do 5 base.
not quite the 12 base rush.
No.
But yeah, it just looks like no matter how many you take out, there's almost more roaches to back this up.
And they heal so quickly when they're underground.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, they're going down for the burrows as well. That's the secret. That's how he's keeping so many of those alive. I feel like half the shots on those Tempests are wasted because by the time they hit their intended target is underground.
Yeah, and it's really sweet
Yeah.
the way he does it.
That's brilliantly done. I see all these roaches back here just regaining some energy.
Yeah, we can speed this up.
Yeah, I think time to speed up. So Spiny with the comeback win.
GG.
GG guys. Yeah, that's some crazy good micro there.
Yeah. He killed Micro Machine with this sort of style of mic.
That was in the previous Probot strategy, wasn't it? That was the first time I think we'd seen it. Yeah. It's very, very strong. And it's just no matter how many units you have to deal with it, like a crazy amount of Tempests there and they can't do anything.
Yep.
I think you just need to be able to one-shot them, but even then it's difficult.
Yeah, I should prioritize the burrowed ones, but I don't do that, so...
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it, GG.
Yep.
That's okay. Let's go on to game 3, which is conveniently for you, I think, game 10.
Yes. Okay, loading.
Oh man, we're speedrunning this now. This is good. And maybe I'm going to get some sleep tonight. We can dream, right?
Maybe. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, good to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So down bottom right, it is three-way lava at 1-1 in the ace match. Top left, it is Spiny. So have you got any other tactics up your sleeve for this one?
Not sure. Depends on how the data got saved, because I didn't test it very much, but I think it should go pretty similarly.
Yeah. We'll see. So starting off pretty much the same though.
Yeah.
No Nexus first.
Yeah, I rarely do Nexus first. I almost never. Maybe only versus Catrock, but not completely.
Ketrock doesn't seem to like to attack early, which is always something you can take advantage of. So
Yeah,
he's
if
also
he's
in this
gonna,
group.
yeah, if he lets you take 12 bases, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So he will be next up against Spiny, I think, after this game. Whoever wins. So Nexus coming down. So yeah, I think first and second out of this group will play either Mad AI or who was the other one? Perfect Split we had coming through the other game. Who did you want to face if you got through?
I don't know. No one, no one. Peace, please, peace.
Just to buy through to the final. Is that it? You know.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go through the group. I still don't, so I kind of thought I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, although you did get moved by Micro Machine.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't pass that group either, because Trelloc and Micro Machine both take a lot of work to counter, but they are at least downloadable, but they're very mean beasts, so I'm not sure I would manage to do anything.
Yeah. So I take it you weren't very surprised when Micro Machine moved you, though. Like I was.
I was surprised because on the ladder in like last half a year, I don't have a single win against it, so I'm not sure what he was afraid of, but
Okay.
it was probably safer to leave me in his group.
I think he was scared of your pro snipe strategies. So.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work to snipe Micro Machine at this point because it's so well. I know all the corner cases are kind of filled.
Yeah.
There's a few bugs here and there that get fixed in like 30 seconds, so I can't compete with that.
Yeah, there was a fun bug we saw with Micro Machine in the ProBots tournament. Where it was basically they would build was it a bunch of workers would come up, try and build something, and then run away, and their entire like worker line would chase them or something.
Yeah, it was triggering their worker defense because like they have Micro Machine has like a minimum of 3 workers to consider it a worker rush. So when you pull 3 workers up and down a ramp, and if they get closer than a certain point, all the Micro Machines workers get pulled, and then they get just switched back and forth.
It denies a hell of a lot of mining time. That was a
Yeah,
very clever strategy. Like, but yeah.
and it was cool to end it at 2 minutes and not just keep going.
Yeah.
Because
So
it would have worked a long time.
yeah, I take it that's probably been fixed now though. So
Yeah, but it's probably been in there for very long.
yeah, definitely. But that's the thing with these kind of bugs; they can be hanging around for ages and no one notices them, and then suddenly everyone's like, "Yes, I can exploit this now."
Yeah, but they are easy to fix, but then you create new ones, and it's always funny.
And it's very different corner cases, especially with worker rushes. It's like, how do you detect a worker rush? It's not always as easy as you think.
Yep. My bot like is even worse. It would consider 2 workers a worker rush and would go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Ketro kind of figured it out and like made a sniping probots, but because there were 2 SCVs, my entire worker line would get pulled and like die to Marines.
Yeah. Yeah. They can be nasty as well. So, could avoid ray out. Are you? Is this the same strategy you had? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's the void ray that gets made while the fleet beacon is in production. So just against Zerg, just because why not?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like a very similar strategy here from Spiny as well. So we'll see what wins this time. We've had we've had one on the Golden Wall where the air units won, and one on Everdream where the land units won.
Yeah.
Again, going for a double expand.
Okay, he's moving out, I think.
Yeah. Looks that way. I think his queen's trying to make the keep highway across the map just to get there a bit faster.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ooh, he's pulling
Nice.
back.
Yeah. Some nice engagement there from Spiny. Didn't think either bot took too much damage. And now they're getting on to creep though.
Yep.
Yeah. So some
Bombing
nice,
its own units.
yeah, some nice piles actually just separated the armies out. So that was very nice. So yeah, well, that one immortal is getting a bit low. Keeping that mortal alive would be really nice as one goes down. Ooh, that immortal is so low now.
Yeah, there's again too many
Yeah.
Zerg.
Yeah. Oh, look at our supplies though, 115 army supply to 27. This does not look good.
It's not good.
No. Again, just jumping into the main base here, and I don't think, no matter how many Tempests you have, you're not going to stop this.
Yep.
Oh. There's... See the naturals going down in just a second. And...
Whoop.
Oh. So I feel some like splash damage on top of that army as well would actually be really good. If you get some storms or some kind of like Colossus maybe.
Yeah, I don't use any area effect damage.
Yeah.
It's just them.
Okay. I think I'm probably going to have to call this.
Yeah,
I think once this cyber core goes down, they're just going to storm into the base and take everything.
Yeah, my bot, especially when it loses cyber core, it kind of gives up.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much everything.
Yep.
I'm going to speed it up. GG. Congrats, Spiny, taking the win. Yeah. This is one of those games, in maybe one of the other game weeks we'll let it play out a little bit further, but given our timetable tonight, we've got to speed things up. GG, well played. Yeah, just so many roaches. There's no way they can deal with all of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, take a look at the units, it's just nine Tempests. And yeah, it's not going to work. So yeah. GG. One more going down. Although I have to give Fury another credit, it is tenacious, it does start building more bases.
Yeah.
Spiny seems to think the most important units to take out right now are a couple of assimilators. Going after the assimilators. Good tactic.
I just loaded the next replay.
Yeah. I like to just let the stream see the finish, just to confirm everything.
Yeah, of course.
Even if it is going at time zones.
I knew what
Okay, yeah.
it was gonna look like.
Finally getting revealed. Yep. So, there we go. Spiny does take 1-0 lead in the group. Okay, next up, you're up against Ketrock.
Yay.
This should be a fun one. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I'm gonna lose.
Okay. Right, okay, ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Okay.
Down in the bottom right, three-way lever. Down 0-1 in the group. And in the top left is Ketrock. Right. Just going to let you watch this for a second. I'm going to go grab a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
There we go. I'm back. So yeah. It's basically, this game is probably going to be two bots that like to sit back for a little while before attacking.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be that.
So yeah. Right. Do you have any special tactics planned for Terran and Ketrock?
Well, just so we're expanding, so I have more Tempest than Vikings.
Yeah,
Basically, that's the threat.
it's probably a good plan.
I know it works.
Yeah.
But then Ketrick has other threats. But
Oh, definitely.
not sure if he updated, but there's some cheese in there now.
Yeah, Ketrock didn't actually update for this tournament, so I've not seen him in a while actually. I don't know what's happened to him. So hopefully he'll be back though, I'm sure he will. Ketrock with the early expand. You haven't expanded yet, you're going Cybercore first.
Yeah,
So,
that's what my bot does anyway.
yeah, Cybercore into Robo.
Yeah, just so it's faster on the Stargate.
Yep. I'm not sure how the Robo works out into getting faster Stargate, but you know.
It confuses a lot of bots.
Yeah.
And it gives me an observer. Basically,
Cool.
that's its point. Because usually the hard Terran is Micro Machine and it got clocked Banshees, so if I don't have the observer out, I'm dead. But then if it's not that, I usually can cope even with observer first.
Yeah. So hopefully that should be working pretty well. Stargate on the way. It's interestingly you have more workers than Ketrock, yet still on only one base to the two. Let's get tries to get a third base now. Do you do much reaction to scouting at all on this map, or?
I do, but it's from passive scouting. But not sure if in this matchup. I'm pretty sure I do some shot sniping on this one.
Nice. We'll have to see how that works out.
But Ketrock also, I think, figured it out, so he removed some of the chat lines.
Ah, yes.
But I added new ones.
That's cool. Do you put much chat in yourself into your bot, or is it just like?
Usually not, No, but I think I made it chat the strat, which is all integers.
Yeah, so one other thing you could possibly do is like get it to do the whole mad AI thing and put your percentages in, and then tell it you're doing an opposite build order to make it think you're mad AI. And you're not. That might be fun.
Yeah, basically, that whole number is the build order.
Oh, okay.
I know how to parse it with my eyes.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, looks like you're gonna get the fleet beacon coming out soon. Scan coming in somewhere. I didn't see where that scan went, but
Usually the main base to scout
yeah,
the tech.
yeah. Okay, so Natural is finally up. Ketrock has quite a significant work lead at the moment, but no real units coming out. Just 14 armies away. Banshee on the way though, with cloak, so hopefully your observer there can deal with it.
Yeah, I think my bot handles Cloud Banshee pretty decently with single observer, but
Yeah.
Ketrock's bot is very good at sniping down the observers.
Yeah. So that's probably why it's going to put a scan in there or something.
Yeah, he scans behind the observer and then dives in the Vikings and kills it. It's so successful, I think it has 100% success rate on that tactic.
Oh, nice. Oh, not very 100% there. Yeah, so having our Vikings updated, the wills may spell my enemy air units. Oops, another Banshee in the main. Oh, nicely taken down by those stalkers. I think six drones lost. That's not too bad. But yeah. So now going up to a third base. Interestingly, Ketrock hasn't expanded past 3. I'm not sure if that's a plan or.
He will take a lot of bases and
Yeah.
he will have an orbital farm in his main.
Yeah. I think. Interestingly, he's just having this factory floating here. Not sure what the plan is with that one.
Yeah, it usually floats because it doesn't use it, so it doesn't take space.
Oh, okay.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's by design.
I have to say, he is using a lot of space in his main, but you know, you could have it anywhere down here or over here. Wouldn't be too bad. So, I think your fourth base is getting attacked. Oh, nice snipe. I see exactly what you mean there. That was a very nice snipe on the observer.
Yeah. That's one of the best parts of his bot, in my opinion.
So the Immortals coming down here, unaided. That's actually working on the Nexus there. So the tanks are going to have to be able to run free on the Immortals. They're not the best units against Immortals, but given enough time they will take it down. I think your army is going to get wiped out here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's another Immortal goes down. Oh, that's not a good engagement for you.
Yep. My bot is not that smart.
I
He'll
don't
just
know. It does okay. It just takes some bad engagements occasionally.
yeah, but it's like doesn't care. You'll just waste
Yeah.
units in that spot, and that's very well fortified position by Ketrok.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been very, very difficult to push up there. In fact, most of the bases on this map are pretty easy to hold in certain places, except for the bottom ones, of course. Vikings YOLO!
Yeah.
Oh, that's taking out that one. But yeah, it looks like these Vikings are just, yep, they're going YOLO. Stalkers, please don't look up. I can kill some Tempests. Ah, some nice kills there. Down to just 18 army supply. With 53 workers. Alright. But still quite a few bases up and working. Yeah, so looks like these Vikings are just going. Are they going to go for them? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we can probably speed this one up.
Possibly. If you're sure.
Yeah, Ketrok games are gonna last long anyway, so.
Okay. Oh, that's good. GG, boys. I think, yeah, Ketrok games are not always the quickest to finish. But well played, man. That was a fun game.
GG.
Yeah. As you can see now, your army supply just isn't anywhere near what it should be at this point. And just 5 army supply, all your production taken out. Yeah. So we start rebuilding some down here, but that's probably not going to last very long. That's a nice strat with mass banshees from Ketrok though.
Yeah, and observer sniping makes it really worthwhile.
Yeah. It's the same strat that Doctor beat me in the Author's tournament. Yes, I'm still having nightmares about that one. GG. So, oh, okay, so, sorry, your PC rebooted. I just got that message.
Yeah, but I'm good now for the next one.
Okay, so let's get that one up. That's on Zen.
Yep. Hopefully this one goes a bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a good chance. You've got a much nicer thing there, a much nicer setup there. You can hold it a lot easier. Let me know when you're good to go, though.
Yep. Also depends on what scatter gonna chat.
Yes. Are you ready to go?
Not yet, just a moment.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. I think that last game was, yeah. So that last game would have changed if you had got the Tempest out just that little bit earlier. Possibly on a map like it's not Golden Wall, it might work a lot better.
Yeah, probably map related.
Yeah.
Zen was part of the previous map pool also, so I think my bot plays okay on it. I'm not sure. It can sometimes wall itself in on Zen, and that's super funny.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Just a sec.
No worries. That's better.
Okay.
All right.
Red.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so down in bottom left-hand corner, it is Ketrock with a 1-0 lead. And up in the top right, three-way lover. Your bot looking to bring it back from a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
That's a little bit worrying. Or is that a little bit worrying for you, or are you?
Well, no, it's the bot doing the fighting. I'm home.
Okay, that's good. I mean, there's not much you can do about it now, anyway. So
Yeah.
these games are already played.
Yep. Just enjoying the ride.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, yeah, Ketrock obviously going CC first.
Yep, that's gonna be a PF.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a fun one. But at least you've got some air units to take that out.
Yeah, my bot should now know it's Ketrock, so
Yeah.
should handle it a bit differently. I
Well,
hope so.
it's gone for an earlier Nexus this time. So
Yeah.
much greedier play. Double expand early, do you think? Or not quite?
Yeah, it should overextend.
Oh, nice. So hopefully keep up with the expansions. Or even get more. You never know.
Yeah, the goal is to get more, but
Yeah.
Ketrock's bot is really efficient at what he does, so
Yeah, it's something that he does very well. Even from the very first iteration of the bot, really. Yeah, so we get Stalker first with the robo facility.
yep.
On the other end of the map, we have the factory coming out. So probably a nice 1-1-1 start into mass air, I think, similar to last time.
Well, his mass air is he goes mass Banshee, but he goes mass Viking as a response to enemy air.
Yeah. Which, as a response, it's really good. I hate seeing Banshees across when I've got air units.
I like it.
Well, no, mass Vikings rather. Mass Banshees. Mass Banshees when I have air units is fun. So third expand now.
Yep.
I noticed you chronoing out lots of probes. Is that like a specific plan to just
Well,
do?
I make probes in advance for the expansions that are planned.
Yeah.
At one point, I would stop at 100 probes, but now it stops like at 90 or something.
Yeah, once you get up to like nearly 100 probes, it's probably best off you just building more land units, unless you're just going to keep throwing zealots at them, and then like 100 probes worth of zealots.
Yeah.
You could just pretty much keep a flood going like full speed at that point.
Yeah, I think that's the goal. So, fifth base going down, right?
Yeah, third base. So I've noticed before you took your third and fourth at the same time. This time you seem to be doing that a little less. But it's probably earlier this time as well, so you're okay.
Yeah, so in this game, I think my snipe triggered.
Yeah.
The previous one, I think it triggered later on, and then tried to like compensate, but it couldn't. But here, I think it's in time.
Yeah.
Which means next game probably won't be in time.
You say that now, but we've got a Banshee for Kedrock now, so that should be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
as soon as it clocked itself, my bot ignored it. It's like, yeah, I could do whatever.
Yeah. You've got an observer out, I think. So, oh, wait, no, you haven't got an observer out.
Nope.
Okay. Might be worth getting one.
Yep. Just don't have the resources for it at the moment.
That's weird. I mean, you've got plenty, actually. But yeah, we've got a fairly decent sized bank.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But not sure why it doesn't make it.
I hope Vikings updated their wills, I suppose. So, the Vikings have got a fair bit of energy, so I don't know if it's quite enough to take out this Nexus. But how many Nexuses are you going? That's like...
every Nexus I take is a place where Ketra can't land the CC.
Yeah. No, it's a fairly nice tactic. And it does waste a hell of a lot of this Banshee energy.
Yeah, and basically it takes a while to clean up, even if like there's no water there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Banshee's now completely run out of energy, almost. Oh no, it's 20.
It's doing alright.
Yeah, it's taking down a couple of probes there. There we go. It's uncloaked finally.
Tempest seem stuck in the middle.
Yeah. Oh wow, you really have got like 2 more Nexuses going down. Are they Nexuses or Nexi? Never sure. Nexi, yes. It's a weird
Poor
one.
stalker.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's what he signed up to. Okay, so 10 kills, 11 kills on this Banshee so far. 12. Finally going to uncloak and cause a response. I'm still not seeing the Observer coming out. Is that something you're going to build, do you think?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh wow.
Oh, that got pretty much one shot right there. Okay, so now I think the Tempests are just going to come across and try and take out this position.
Yeah, one of the things I did is I made all micro use A move, so it's not targeting down the workers, but it will like waste a lot of shots on the PF while it's repaired. Hopefully it drains a bit of mineral.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's got that going for it. Yeah, so it should take down a few of the workers, I think.
Yeah, when they are closer than the PF.
Yeah. it's good. Yeah, it's getting some damage done.
Yeah, usually it would snipe down all the repairing workers, but I tried to like... I forgot the setting because it's faster to set with just plain A move. But seems there's enough of Tempest to keep Vikings at bay.
Yeah. I think the Vikings are just too scared to go in at the moment.
Yes.
And there's a lot of damage going down. You are slowly getting it done, but very slowly. And now that Banshee over there is uncloaked. I just don't think you're ever going to get to a situation where those Vikings are going to be comfortable running in.
Yeah, that was the goal. Have more Tempest so they don't even try.
Oh, I think he's spending nearly all of his cash on repair as well.
Yep.
And obviously, he only has the 3 bases at the moment. Well, wait, only 2 bases. Is it?
4.
No, it's only 3 bases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, 3 bases plus this one, which he's not mining from. So not only are you costing him the minerals from not mining, you're also costing the minerals from repair and not mining as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's costing him a fair amount, and up to 200 supply. And a couple on this 4th base as well. So yeah, it doesn't look like Ketrop is mining very much at all at the moment.
Yep. And it's repairing Vikings.
Yeah.
So
Finally, it looks like this 4th is going to go down. So there we have it. And a few land units going in there as well.
I'm not sure I have one spot right somewhere.
So yeah, it looks like your tactic of just taking every single base is kind of worked.
Yeah, because Ketrok usually builds the CC up top and flies down, so it's blocked by a Nexus and delays him enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna call this one done. GG. Fast forward this a bit. Well played, man. That's a nice little tactic there. And just as I say that, you start building a Nexus that is natural as well.
Yeah, that's of course my signature move.
That's good. Well played. Okay.
Okay, so we have another one.
Yep, an ace match coming up. GG. Well played. Nervous for the ace match.
Yeah.
This is your tournament on the line. Like, win and you go through, losing you're definitely out. Win and you probably go through unless there's some kind of weird tiebreaker situation.
Yeah. Ready.
Cool. I'm just about to load it up. Okay, this one's on Simulacron.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah. What makes you hate it so much?
Just the name.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes the I is capitalized and sometimes not.
Yeah. Anyway, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Okay. For the ace match, down in the bottom right, it's Ketrok. And up in top left, it is Three-Way Lover. We don't have any music intros for these bots. I think possibly we might try and do something like that maybe next time.
In Probots, usually they ask for like a 30-second audio segment to play it, but then they just play it in the semifinals and finals.
Yeah, we could do that, I guess.
I usually use the Naruto theme song from the anime.
I don't know. I'd probably just try something weird, like with Monty Python track or something.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Or Benny Hill music.
Yes, that would do. That would actually be brilliant if we could do that. So, Oh, I can't even do that. So yeah, this map's a little bit smaller than the than Zen, I think, and possibly doesn't have quite the pinch points and choke points that Zen has. So it's a bit more open.
Yeah,
So,
more standard,
yeah,
but looks like the early expanse, so looks like the snipe triggered.
that's some good news. Well, at
Well,
least for you.
it's a really strong bot, so anything could happen, but
Yeah.
looking good so far.
Yeah. So Sniper just building every single base on the map. I think there's less bases on this map as well, so you probably have less, probably be more successful in doing that.
Yeah,
So we'll have to see.
it's 7 per player, so
Yeah. You are correct. I really don't like these bases with like the symmetrical mineral lines. I think there should be like at least one mineral patch which everyone just has to fight over in the middle or something. That would be a really good base, a really good map.
with what I didn't understand. Sorry.
So like all the maps seem to have like they're perfectly symmetrical and like have exact sort of like even number of sort of like mineral patches. Whereas if you had like an odd number of mineral patches, then you just have to fight over the one in the middle, which would probably never
Wasn't
happen. But yeah,
wasn't Dreamcatcher like that, where there was some in the middle?
yeah, I think so. I think that was the last one we had that was like that. Um,
I hated that one.
I love Dreamcatcher. Like actually playing it as a human, I thought that was brilliant. Like writing bot code to deal with that, it was like, no, what are you, what am I
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
here?
yeah. Another thing was the main was so huge I could hide like hundreds of cannons before getting discovered. So
Yeah, yeah, that was good on that. And there was a nice little pinch point right down in the corner of the main base where you could
yeah,
just start and like they wouldn't be able to catch you. It was
yep, yep.
brilliant. Bring back Dreamcatcher, Blizzard. I don't really have a history of doing that though, do they? Bring back the old maps. So, um,
My first season I hard coded most of the locations, so for the cannons actually. So I used those like spots in the corners of the main.
yeah. So looks like both bots are getting the base up and going.
Yep.
So good news.
Just the one stalker.
Oh, yeah. Entire like map's worth of like offensive units is one stalker, one tank, and 2 marines. Like they're not exactly the fastest rushers here, are they?
Another base going down.
Oh yeah.
And should go another one really quickly after that.
As soon as you have the minerals for it, I
Yep.
guess.
It goes round down in the corner.
Oh, so you're basically taking this one. That's pretty cool. Nice place for it.
But not the right probe for it, so it went basically across the map to make it.
Yeah. Although that shouldn't affect it too much because you won't exactly have enough probes to saturate it by the time it gets there.
Yeah. True,
But,
true. Okay,
so
we got some Tempests.
first one on the way, just out. And Stargate on the way as well. Do you prioritize getting the upgrades, I take it, as well, for the air units?
Yeah, with the attack
Yeah.
for the air. Later on, I get every upgrade under the sky just because, but
Yeah.
initially just attack for air units because I'm obviously going to have only air units, and the one
Yeah.
stalker I'm not counting.
But so first Banshee comes out, and take down one of the probes, and now spend all its as soon as the cloak is finished, that single Banshee is going to spend all of its energy on trying to take out this Nexus. Although, if that can get taken down before so just finished in time, a very similar result to what happened last time.
Yep, but a Nexus went down to block
Yeah.
Ketrok. But the probes are dying left and right.
Not too fast, I would say. You're still up at 81, 80 probes. So that's a really good turnaround. And you're starting to bank up the Tempests as well.
Yep.
Oh. So this thing is going to come over, and as soon as it sees anything, it's probably going to cloak up. Why isn't that Banshee cloaked? That's weird. Sure, that should be it. Yeah.
It's not cloaked till it gets damaged.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, one thing I would say about this map compared to Zen, though, is it's a lot bigger distance for your Tempest to get from one side of the map to the other if
Yeah.
that Banshee is attacking.
Yeah, and I don't remember removing the observer from this threat.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're building any observers at the moment. But you're up to 91 workers, and I don't know how many. 10 is it bases? 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 bases, sorry. That's a lot.
Yeah, but to be fair, Ketrok can do everything with 40 workers and mules, so...
Yeah. Sooner or later, these Banshees are all going to get taken down. Not today.
Yeah, I think my bot now has enough Tempest to
Yeah,
put
it looks
Ketrok
that
in
way.
panic mode, yeah.
Yeah, it's just got all these Vikings here and doesn't really know what to do with them.
Hoorah! Finally.
Yeah. It's like, how many there are? 15 Tempests. They're up to 16 now. That's a lot of DPS and a lot of lost mining time and additional resources to fix up that planetary.
Yeah, and basically the main is mined out,
Yeah.
natural is drying up. It's
Yeah.
gonna be...
The natural is not too bad at the moment. The third base is pretty much still full, but still, that PF is going down.
Yep.
Those Vikings still don't know what to do. So the real question is, who's going to get there first, the command center or the Nexus?
Well, the next, of course.
Yeah. Oh, the command center's coming over.
Yeah, but it's flying, so my bot will prioritize it.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it does look right now as if Three-Way Lover has got this in the bag, guys. I might take the opportunity to... Ooh. No, it's gonna get there and like, no, can't do it. Bad here. So yeah, I'm gonna call that and fast forward it now, guys. GG, well played.
Sorry, Ketrok.
Yep. So all you need now is if Ketrock will manage to beat Spiny, it could be a tiebreaker. If Spiny wins, he will take second place. We'll have to work that out if it comes to it.
Well, Spiny did win Probot, so I feel high hopes.
Yeah, it's very well made bot and really starting to dominate a lot of other bots at the moment. So
And it's still not Sharpie,
no,
which is the most impressive part.
yeah, it's doing its own thing. So there we go. GG, well played. Congrats, mate. You've probably made it through, but we'll see.
Wow, this was tense.
Right, let's get Spiny versus Ketrock loaded up on Zen for game 1.
Okay.
Wait. Give me a shout when you're ready to go.
In a second.
Cool, no rush.
Okay, ready.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Alright, down in the bottom left, it is Ketrock. Up in the top right is Spiny. Spiny up 1-0 in this group. Ketrock down 1-0. Ketrock needs to win to force a tiebreaker. Spiny, if he wins, will take the group. So should be a fun couple of games, or 3. I'm going to prejudge that.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty standard for first game, since it's both opponents are new to each other.
Yeah. I don't expect any big rushes anytime soon.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So yeah, especially from these two bots.
Yeah, though a burrowed roach rush would do well, I guess.
Yeah. I think that might be what Spiny decides to take into. Have to see. APM is very low for these bots as well.
Yeah,
Down
they're
to
very
0.
efficient.
Yeah, current 0.
0,
There
yeah.
we go.
That's the more problematic APM for a bot than 10k.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's almost my levels. Damn it. Those are my normal human levels.
Yeah, Spiny is playing like 20 APM then 0.
Yeah. That's really interesting. Like, I'm used to bots having like 180,000 APM and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
it's definitely not usual. Actually, just looking at the way the group goes, if this goes to a 2-0, then to Ketrock, that would mean that you would advance with Ketrock and Spiny would be eliminated. If it's 2-1, and then we need a 3-way tiebreaker. And obviously, if Spiny were to win, then you've already been over that one. So, yeah, I guess you need to hope for 2-1. Or a 2-0 to get you to definitely qualify. I'm not sure which you prefer.
I would prefer to definitely qualify.
Okay, so it needs to be a 2-1, Pete. No, sorry. Needs to be a 2-0 to get rock for you to do that. Or a win for Spiny, of course.
Yeah, I got confused a bit.
Yeah, the only situation in which you could possibly not qualify is with a 2-1 to Ketrock, in which case it would be a 3-way tie.
Right.
So yeah. God, these groups get complicated.
Yeah, looks like Spiny is doing some light harass.
Yeah, some very light harass. I wonder what's
Yeah.
going to go first. Like, will the CC get up, or will the Zergling be able to take it down?
I think the CC will go up,
Yeah, I think so.
but much slower.
Yes, just about.
Oh, now it's stuck in the probe. The
Oh,
SCV.
it was
But-
going to, but
Oh,
no.
lol.
It's got to do something with the Zerglings. Yeah, sorry. Send back the production tab. So, yeah, I think we've got Roach Swans and Baneling Nest up for Spiny now, so it doesn't look like we've got Roaches on the way just yet. There is getting burrowed, so it could be the burrowed Roach.
Oop. Okay. So the CC flew away.
Yeah. Oh, because it was getting attacked, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's on fire.
it's not on fire, at least not yet.
Just like maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Just before. But it got spooked.
Yeah, definitely didn't like that area. It's a bad part of town. So, yeah, finally coming up. And still no roaches in production just yet.
Got signature double tank on PF and probably followed later by double liberator.
Yeah, he does like to protect his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You ain't taking this. It's all mine. So he's flying the. So it's a bit of Banshee harass here.
Yep. Quite successful, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. It's what, 4 or 5 probes, drones at least. Yeah. And we have a Spire coming down from Spiny as well.
Yep. Then
so this could be
Bailing Nest.
fun.
So can
Wow, this is really getting some work done from this Banshee here. And another Banshee over here as well.
no overseers.
He really does need to get an Overseer out.
Okay, got
Spire.
some spores.
Spire is completed. But yeah, he doesn't really want to get in range of that spores. See another spore. We're not quite on centre though, so there's a big opportunity if you can get a Cloak Banshee in this area. Still there. Though I do like this big lineup of Overlords just over here.
Yeah, it's like all the high spots on the map.
Yeah. So despite having all of those workers taken down, he's still up to 88 workers. Still not much in the way of army out for him though. Or for Ketrock for that matter.
Yeah.
No, I think it shows the priority of these bots, just trying to tech up and
Yeah,
Yeah,
the more
so-
economy you have, the more units you could have.
yeah. Although technically it works the other way around as well, because the less supply you have for units, so, you know.
Yeah, yeah. First mine out the map, then make units.
Yeah, yeah. That's the way it works, totally. Wow, Banshee didn't even take a single hit there. Some useless Garas coming out now from Spiny.
Yep, it looks kind of confused.
But I think it's got the same kind of snipe mentality that you had of just getting all the bases and preventing Ketrok from getting any more than 4.
Yeah, that kind of thing works really well, so everybody started doing it, so
Yeah,
why not cover the map?
absolutely. So it looks like a nice amount of mutas here for Spiny. Gonna get some work done in this base, but given how much of the base, how much of the map Ketrok has at the moment, probably not going to do too much. And with all the Vikings out, there's no real room for it. Yeah, Vikings are going to clear this up fairly handily, are they? One gets away. So it's interesting to see what kind of army that Spiny will build up now. It seems quite a few Zerglings, a few Mutas, some Roaches coming out, 26 Banelings around there. Where are all the Banelings?
I guess in the natural.
Oh yeah, I see them now. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, they're gonna bust through some stuff.
Yeah. Spiny up to 190 supply. I don't feel these Mutas are really going to be able to get a lot done. There's just too many Vikings out.
But they might be out just to force Vikings.
Yeah.
Because with a lot of Vikings, there's not enough stuff that can kill ground.
I mean, there certainly doesn't seem to be a lot of anything else around apart from 1 Marine, 3 tanks. And that's the only thing that can really hit ground units.
Yep.
Well,
and here
and
comes the
landed
swarm.
Vikings. But yeah. Oh, and here they come. Looking out for a big attack coming into the 4th base here. Spiny. Oh, but those tanks just take out those Banelings straight away.
Yeah,
This is not going well, or is it? Well, it looks like there's just too much Zerg there for Ketrok to deal with, even though he did get a lot of those Banelings taken out. Oh, this position here will be forfeit.
okay, looks like Spiny retreated.
Yeah. It's interesting that there was a lot of defense there, but just not quite enough.
Yeah, it was like just enough to break it.
Yeah.
Okay, another expansion going down for Ketrok.
Looks like that PF is finished. Oh yeah, and this one over here is immediately scouted by Spiny. I don't think there's any way you can let that one go up, is it? There's more coming over here, but just overlords at the moment. And Ketrok, for the first time in this game, is up on supply. But again, most of that supply is in air units.
Yeah, Banshee was clearing a lot of the workers behind the...
Yeah. Yeah, so... It's finally getting up towards that magic 200 supply number.
yeah.
I think soon they're going to just kind of like come and clash. They have to, right?
Yep. No sense in waiting on 200.
Yeah. All we've got here is cloaked banshees. So go back to the units tab at the moment. There's not a lot of variety here. You've got 22 banshees from Ketrock, but again you're stuck on 2 tanks, and that's your entire ground army.
But that's a lot of benches.
Yes, it is a lot of banshees. I'm not sure it's going to deal with all of these banelings and zerglings coming crushing across the map here, is it? Oh, that's going to be a lot of banelings. That's going to remove that PF. Oh, and look at the biles. Oh, that's going to destroy those banshees, is it? No, not quite. Oh, that's all of those banshees going down, I think. Or at least going down to very low health.
What minute are you on?
14-12.
Okay, I'm 10 seconds ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, suppose.
That's fine. Now, I'll tell you as soon as I get to 14:30. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14:30.
Okay.
Yeah, so a few meters coming down over here. Again, we've got some banelings coming in over here at the 4th base now. But yeah, so the problem Ketrock has at the moment is his main is down to just 4 mineral patches. So he really has to keep this 4th base up here.
Yeah, he has an orbital farm up, but then he
Yeah.
doesn't.
These banelings are going to come and take this out. Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So there is a lot of banshees around from Ketrock, but just doesn't seem to be doing much.
Yeah, they decided they're not strong enough.
Yeah. It's probably going to be a problem here, because if this base gets removed and he can't get another one up, then it's very problematic.
Yep.
But I think he's going to have enough here, but we see some banelings come crushing in. Very dangerous. He's running out of units to take this thing down, and it looks like the Banshees are going to be able to hold it here.
There are banelings.
Oh, more banelings coming. But just 3 of them. I don't think that's enough. Okay. Yeah, they're going to get taken down. Wow, that is a lot of Banshees right there.
Yeah, but Spiny is doing some nice area of effect damage, like
Yeah.
fungal.
Yeah.
All of the pickings are now for repair.
But if you look at like just the amount of the map that Spiny has, he's got 100 probes and mining off of lots of bases. I'm not even going to bother counting them. Whereas Ketrock is just on, well, pretty much just one base of economy.
That's burning.
Yeah. So that's going to be a problem for him. He's not going to be able to get space up over here either.
Creep all over the map.
Oh. Yeah. So as much of the... that's going to go down, is it? Oh, it's in the red. It's burning.
Raven got infested.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice. I think this PF is going to go down. And that's it. No more minerals for Ketrock at all. I think he's... How's he still got 4 patches left on that base? Yeah, this base is out. Ah. Oh, some nice fungals there. Is that going to take them all out? No.
But it is gonna trigger them
Yeah.
to go for repair, so there'll be
Yeah.
less build.
Yeah, I think Spiny just needs to keep up the pressure and throw everything in.
Yep,
Right.
looks like Zerg is unbeatable at this point.
Yeah, I am going to call it here because obviously we're pushed for time, but I'm going to call it as GG. Ketrock, I don't think is going to come back from this. So, well played, Spiny.
GG.
GG. Yeah, there's literally no way back with no minerals, unfortunately. Even though you may take a long time to kill your opponent, you will kill your opponent eventually. Yeah. Yeah, I think if those banshees were just split up and attacking all different places at all different times, then that would be one scary lot.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of army that was just waiting to action.
Yeah. So yeah, slowly those banshees are getting reduced in number. I think the last swarm will come in here. Ah, yes. There's literally no minerals there. Ah, right. Come on, Spiny, you can do it. Yeah, more. Oh, don't float your base away into the side. Come on.
Well, there's muted.
Yeah. GG. Right. Okay, let's get game 2 loaded up here. It's been a long night, but we're almost there.
Yeah. So,
number 15.
What will it be? Yeah.
So Ketrock needs to win to pull this one back. Spiny needs to win to take first place in this group.
Will either bots do anything different?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me know when you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Okay. Up in the top left, looking to pull it back, it is Ketrock. And down the bottom right, looking to take his place at top of the group, Spiny. So do you think Spiny's got anything else up his sleeve?
Well, he didn't lose, so no reason to switch strats. And
Yeah.
as far as I know, this version of Ketrock just has the one strat, so it's possible we see a repeat strategy-wise, but on this map it might work differently.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's definitely a different map, much more open. So hopefully we'll produce a quicker game. But yeah. So good. So who are you supporting in this game? Do you want Spiny to win so you can take second, or you want the chance of first? Now it comes down to it, man. You got to be tempted with that chance of first place. You know that Mad AI is waiting in the quarterfinals for the second place. You'd probably have an easier time against Perfect Split, I would imagine.
Well, I'm not sure, actually. I think Mad AI is easier to counter as it's now, because I know a lot of Sharpie tricks I can use. Perfect Split, if it doesn't get updated, okay, and it's downloadable, so... But it's still Zerg, so I never playing versus Zerg because my worst PVZ is worse.
Yeah, I hate Zergs as well. It's a common theme. Uh, yeah, so some nice little scouting coming out early. Ketrock bringing up the factory. Wait, is it supply blocked? Oh no, it's not supply blocked anymore. It's okay. That's a nice little early poke across with the Zerglings.
Yeah, but PF is gonna be up just in time.
Maybe not. Maybe the Zerglings just go straight past. Or maybe not. Oh. That's going to get the... it sees the PF and decides that's not a fight I want to take.
Oh, smart. Oh, not this other one.
Yeah. Nicely done. Gets the worker making that base. It's probably going to get the cancel off on this second one center over here. Yep. It's going to try again and probably fail again.
Yeah, quite possible because there's Zergling.
But it managed to bait the Zergling out of position just in time for it to go and make the command center, and now it's going to get it cancelled again. This is not a good start from Ketrock.
Yeah, there's a turret available down below, but it's not blocked, but he's not taking that one.
Yeah. I wonder if he would try. I think I remember talking to Ketrock about trying, if he tries to build something 3 times and fails, he'll go somewhere else, but I'm not sure if
Yeah, there's alternative positions for some stuff, but I'm not sure if the expansion order is among those things.
Well, yeah, this is a pretty big win for Spiny if he can prevent this third from going up.
Yeah, this is a huge win just with this delay.
So Baneling Nest and Roach Warren are up. Production tab is not showing a lot of offensive units, but it didn't this time last game, so another one gets blocking Zerglings. Don't you just hate them?
Yeah, I do. But here Spiny had a lot of luck. His Zergling attacked the worker more often than the CC.
Yeah.
Which for some reason the other game it did not, because not sure why. Guess it's just A moved or something.
To me, it just looks like it's attacking the nearest unit. So.
Yeah, but still, SCV should take priority.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like this is really slowing down Ketrock. It's not able to get up the production. So it has the cloak in production there. I wonder if the Banshee will come out and finally be able to help out with this.
Did clear the other Zergling, but didn't try to remove this one.
So the Banshee is gonna get out. Oh, it does look like he's got a lot further with this command center here than he had previously.
Yep.
Oh, and there's something else to make that Zergling go away. Oh, poor Zergling. It was a hero Zergling. Yeah, there are going to be songs written about that Zergling right there. Right. Toss a coin to your Zergling. Oh, okay, that doesn't work as well, does it? Yeah, no one wants to hear me singing on stream. That's the way to get 0 viewers straight away.
Demonetized.
Yeah, we would get demonetized by Twitch. We get demonetized by the fact that like we just didn't have anyone. I mean, I'm not sure if it would count as offensive content. Entirely possible, but you know. So yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Finally, the command center has become a planetary fortress. But I'm not sure if it's going to be a bit too late.
Yeah, but now this other position is blocked with the burrow circling and tripping up Getrock. Because I guess his version of the bot does not see burrowed units.
No. But yeah, it's a huge worker lead for Spiny as well, and obviously with more army supply, we're getting up to that magic 200 level.
Yeah. The base on 12 o'clock is blocked by the Pupilard.
Yeah.
Which is getting cleared now.
Oh. But it's still got a borrowed Zergling there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not entirely clear.
Yeah, I missed that.
I love this little dance. Like, let me build. No.
Oh.
Some nice meter harass as well.
Right.
Taking out a huge amount of SCVs.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be nasty for Getrock right there.
And the Bailings have not yet been deployed.
They're on their way. I think he's got some roaches. So he's got 5 in production, Banelings at the moment. So down to just 60 SCVs. Probably going to be a lot less by the time these muters have finished their work.
Yeah, looks like this game, because the third was delayed for so long, the mutas were actually more important.
Yeah, they didn't get anywhere near as much done in the last game.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's not looking good for Getrock, unfortunately. He has managed to deflect every attack so far, but I see what you mean about the Getrock defense. The 2 tanks and 2 libs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much going to come in there.
Well, you would need to like program it specifically to be smart about this approach, because any default behavior would just waste your entire army into this.
Yeah. As you say that, but coming in here is this Baneling attack, and that's going to get down a whole lot of damage.
Yep. But that's mainly because Spiny blocked the expansion and delayed the third.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this type of enforced position would be tough to break.
Yeah.
Spiny would run out of money before Getrock.
Yeah, there's no way of getting a base down there at the moment because of the changelings. So Getrock down on just 2 bases.
There's a third one down below.
Oh, yeah, just being built. I wonder if he sees this.
I can't build here.
Yep, he does see it.
Still tripping over the burrowed Zergling.
Yeah.
Both.
Spiny is bringing another quite large attack over the map. I don't think he has that many Banshees this game, certainly not as many as last time. Yeah. Oh, so he needs to keep this base up for certain. If this base goes down, you have a feeling there is literally no way back.
Well, there is no way back anyway.
Yeah.
believe got infested.
Oh, that's bad. So the Liberator will go down by the looks of things, and all those SCVs are going to hit by the bile. So, oh, and this PF is down. Oh, that's been repaired, so yeah. So no workers on that. Really not much income now at all for Ketrel. Okay. I am probably going to call this, guys. It looks hideously bad for Ketrel right now. It's only a matter of time.
It's the last game, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
cool.
We'll let it run.
You don't speed it up.
All right, we'll let this one run. I get the sense it's not going to be very long anyway. So, well, there's not a lot of mining being done. I think Kentrock is just going with a Zap Brannigan strategy, and it's going to be successful.
You mean spiny?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. There's some kind of desperation of trying to hold this last PF when it's unlikely to be successful.
Yeah, the Vipers really came in handy.
Yeah. I mean, there's still this Banshee over here doing something, but not anywhere near enough damage. I wonder how many bases are actually mining for Spiny. Yeah, a few.
There's a huge income difference.
Yes, like plus 800 to plus 3,500 is significant, shall we say. And the 28 workers. Yeah, I think we can probably speed this up. Actually, it's just going to be
Yeah.
GG. Well played, Spiny. Second place in the group though. That's good for you, I guess.
Well, yeah.
You'll face off against Mad AI in the next round.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I love that boss.
So that will be fun. That'll definitely be one worth watching.
Yeah. Then hopefully we'll see something new of bot.
Yeah. That will be good. Alright.
Whoa.
Congrats, man. Made the quarters.
Thanks.
Yeah. And then I think you're... I can't remember if you'll avoid... No, I think you will face the winner of Micro Machine and Sharpened Edge in the semi-finals if you get through that. Which you'll, I think you've got the hardest half of the draw, definitely.
Well, that's usually how it goes, so
Yeah.
let's get prepared.
It should be some fun games coming up anyway.
Yeah. So when's the next upload deadline?
Next upload deadline is Friday at midnight UTC. So that's midnight Friday to Saturday, not midnight Friday.
Yeah.
So
there's games played on Saturday.
Yeah, the games will be played on Saturday. So yeah, the upload deadline is Friday at midnight. So let's just take a look at where that leaves the standings, if I can. Because I actually closed the file, which was very stupid of me. Wait. One sec. Sorry, I got that one. Right. Okay. Sorry, slight fail here. uh, into this. No. Sorry, guys. What's happening? There we go. So you should be able to see that on the screens now. So obviously, wait, what? That's wrong. Sorry. I am failing here. What's going on? Sorry, guys. Looks like my graphics have failed for some reason. But anyway, I can tell you that. So qualified for the next round are Sharkbot, Sharpened Edge, Astrolock, Micro Machine, Mad AI, Perfect Split, and Ketrock and Spiny. And facing in the quarterfinals will be Sharpened Edge versus Astrolock, Sharkbot versus Micro Machine, Mad AI versus Three-Way Lover, and Perfect Split versus Mad AI, Three-Way Lover, and Perfect Split versus Spiny. I will have the full bracket up very shortly on the website. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you all next week. Upload deadline is Friday if you've qualified. Congrats to everyone who has. So thanks Yamabushi for standing in and coming to join us.
Thank you.
It's very good to have you. I will get all the replays uploaded as well, so you can have those probably tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everyone. Good night. See you next week.
Yeah.